Hey, what's up, everybody? Anthony Morrison here, and welcome to tonight's Success Connection. Hopefully you guys are having a great Thursday night and are finding yourselves excited about tonight's training. Let me get my webcam on here, 1 second. All right, how's everybody doing? Just give me a big yes in the chat box if you're doing good. All right, always good to see lots and lots of people are doing great, having a wonderful week. Listen, I'm always excited to be here. You guys know every single week for, I don't know, 7+ years now, I think. April actually is the 7-year marker for the Success Connection. So this week is the 7-year mark for Success Connection being on every single Thursday night, which is super exciting for me and hopefully just as exciting for you. So if you could do me a favor real quick and go to our Facebook group. You see the link right there on the screen. It's go.dsc.com/group. Go to our Facebook group right now. Let everybody know that you're live. Let everybody know that you're on the Success Connection, and let everybody know that there is a free gift that's going to be given out tonight on the Success Connection, completely free, custom built for our students. And of course, if you're here, you'll get it, but you got to be on here in order to get it. So make sure that you tell everybody that we've got an awesome gift. I would say it's probably worth, I don't know. I mean, you could easily $1,000, right? I mean, what you're going to get tonight, and it's custom built just for you. So that's what's even more exciting about it, at least for me. So go.dsc.com/group. Let everybody know. Just make lots and lots of posts. In fact, I'm going to tell Nick, if you could go ahead and give away $100 to one person. Just randomly select somebody that posts in the Facebook group and lets everybody know that they are live on the Success Connection, and we're giving out an epic gift tonight, something really awesome, something that's going to help all of you with your business. So make those posts on Facebook while we open things up. And of course, hopefully, for those of you that have been with us forever, you enjoy tonight's Success Connection. I think that you will. But for those of you that are new, important always for me to come in and kind of let you know what's going on and how this works. So the Success Connection is something I built and started putting on, like I said, 7 years ago, and I did this as a way to kind of, the name kind of says it all, to connect with our students, learn from you. What's going to help you grow? What do you need help with in your business? What can I do that is going to help you be able to move forward with building your own online business and then scaling your business, right? So the one thing that the Success Connection is not is it's not a continuation of any of the programs you bought. So if you've bought, all of you have some of our specific programs, whether it's Partner with Anthony or my Inbox Inner Circle program or whatever, no matter what program you've purchased, the Success Connection is not a continuation of that, meaning this is not like a training for those programs. So if you're new and you're here and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to learn more about Partner with Anthony, well, you're in the wrong place. This is not what that's for. This is more of an opportunity for us to come together. Everybody who's bought any course, right? We all have one common goal, and that's one thing that I do like to point out is it doesn't matter what course you've purchased from me. We all have one specific goal, and that goal is to be able to create a business and scale that business, right? And ultimately to create income, from that business for yourself or your family, right? Like that's the goal of being here. Otherwise, you're here for entertainment purposes only. And like I always say, that I'm not entertaining enough for you to spend an hour every Thursday night with me just for entertainment purposes. So you've got to be here obviously for the right reasons. We're all here for the right reason. And we all have this ultimate goal of being successful, making money, building a business, right? Well, each program is teaching something different, whether it's Partner with Anthony, which really it focuses on ecosystem marketing, affiliate marketing, but then it blends, right? And there's parts of the Partner with Anthony program where we talk about email marketing, right? Well, we've got our Inbox Inner Circle course that's all about email marketing. And so you can see there's some overlap there, right? And inside of that Inbox Inner Circle course, we talk a lot about affiliate marketing, because once you build an email list, how do you make money from it? Well, if you don't have your own product, your own things to sell, then ultimately you end up doing affiliate marketing, right? That's one of the fastest and simplest paths to having a way to generate income. So there's always a lot of overlap. And the Success Connection aims to create and help you create businesses and funnels that where you'll experience a lot of that overlap, right? And what we learn on here, you can still apply to the courses that you're going through. You can still, like the stuff that you're learning inside of our courses will apply to this, and this will apply to that, meaning we're building businesses, and we're, what we build here is going to have a little overlap with all of our courses, and they can all be used together, right? So it truly is a way for us to connect and help you build businesses. And what we usually do is we build businesses with you, and we kind of, a lot of times people do the done for you stuff, right? Which is great. That's phenomenal. We do some of that here too, but we also kind of do something a little different. We do done with you, right? Where we're building these businesses with you, and as a community, we build them together. We create assets for these businesses together. So it's a really good opportunity for those of you that are new and you have not been here before. Excited to have you with us, and super excited to see what you think about the Success Connection tonight when we wrap things up. Most people come and they get hooked and they never leave, right? We have people that have been on here for 7 years and they haven't missed a single Thursday night. So it's always exciting and always a lot of fun. Thank you to those of you that have posted in the Facebook group. Nick is going to pick one of you and give away $100. And then tonight, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. So we have been, and by the way, I apologize to all of you now for the constant drinking of water while we're live, but unfortunately, most of you know you follow my you kind of follow my journey. I'm pretty raw because I have to be, because I'm on here with you every week. I had a really bad tooth problem off and on for 2.5 months, right? And I had a second root canal on it about, I think, 4 weeks ago or so, and I woke up Monday morning and it's flared up again. And so now I get to go in for on May 5th for an apicoectomy. Go ahead and Google that. APC, I think it's APICO, yeah, ectomy. So it's called an apico. You're not going to want to have that procedure. It's just a much worse procedure. So my face is still, it's hurting, in other words, okay? So if you see me just kind of turn like this, just face pain, like toothache pain is just, it's like the worst, right? Because it's like right up my face, just my whole face hurts. So I apologize ahead of time, but we're gonna get through it, we always do. And so no excuses, I'm always here for you, but I am experiencing a tiny bit of discomfort here. So might have to take a few seconds for myself. But either way, tonight, what we're going to be doing is going through. Now, you guys know we've been teaching you this concept of the hidden funnel, right? The hidden sales funnel. And let me just kind of refresh memory, okay? Because we have a special guest that's going to come on and help you guys tonight with some of this. So we've been talking about essentially this hidden, and I'll just draw it out again. That way our special guest can also see it. So we've been talking about the hidden sales funnel, okay? So this concept of the hidden sales funnel. Now, the concept is pretty clear. It's that we're going to make sales, but it's not going to feel like we're selling, right? And that's ultimately the best way that you can sell to your list. It's the best way that you can sell to people, especially if you're trying to sell often, right? You want to have this hidden sales opportunity, right? Where you're providing a ton of value, but you're getting sales in the process. And the basics of this funnel, okay, is that obviously all funnels start with traffic. That's just a given. And then we go into what we call our registration page, okay? So this is a register, I'm just gonna call it register page, okay? And they have to put in, people have to put in basically their name, put in email. Now, what are they registering for, okay? I'm going to draw it out and you're going to see in just a second what they're registering for. But essentially, we're registering them for a weekend event, okay? So we're registering them for a weekend training event, all right? So we'll just kind of highlight that so you kind of remember that and it's what we're doing. So we're registering people for this weekend training event, and it's completely free. Now, we've determined and we've decided that our topic is going to be email marketing. Okay, so basically it's a weekend event teaching people email marketing, how to build a list, how to send emails, how to generate revenue from those emails. So that's going to be this weekend training event, or this training event in general, right? Now, mind you, we built all this for you. So if you're new and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do all that, I'm not doing a weekend event, calm down. Like I said, we do a lot of this stuff for you, right? So we build out this funnel, okay? We've got this registration page. After somebody registers, what we do is we send them through what we call a 3-step process, okay? And the first step is, let me just do it like this. We'll just kind of draw these out. So step 1, all right, step 2, step 3. All right, and this is going to be get ClickFunnels, get an autoresponder, and get a domain. Okay, now here's the thing. It's all about framing, right? A lot of things in copy, as you're going to learn in just a minute, are all about understanding your avatar, understanding who you're speaking to, understanding who is attending this weekend event, knowing what they need, what they don't have, and how you can provide them what they need in the most simplistic way possible, right? So how do we make that work? Well, the way that we get these sales without selling is we tell people that, listen, okay, it's great, you've registered for this event, but there's a few tools that you're going to need, right? There's a few things you're going to need in order to do what we're going to teach you how to do. At this training event, we're going to teach you how to build a landing page that collects email addresses. Awesome, right? And we're going to teach you how to set up your autoresponder so that when people go on your list, they start getting emails. Boom, 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 boom. Awesome, right? We're going to teach you how to get your emails to go into somebody's inbox so they actually see them, they open them, they click on them, and you can generate clicks, traffic, revenue, sales, whatever, right? Awesome. But here's the thing. We're going to teach you all that for free. I'm not going to charge you anything. There's nothing for sale. But you got to have the basic tools in order to do it, right? So when you show up at this training event and we're walking you through how to launch your first opt-in page, you've got to have a way to launch it. And so the 3 pieces of the puzzle here that you need are ClickFunnels, an autoresponder, and a domain. And so what we do is we build out 3 pages, okay, and we've done this for you already, 3 pages where you have a simple video explaining why they need this specific tool and giving them a link to go get a free trial to that specific tool. You can get a free trial to ClickFunnels, you can get a free trial to an autoresponder, and a domain name is like $8, right? So this is kind of a no-brainer thing, but people need a domain name to send emails efficiently, right? So you're really trying to get people to get the things that they actually need to do the business that you're going to teach them. Then what makes this process work really well is the final step of this funnel, if you will, is the verification, okay? So this is a verification page, all right, where they have to put in a bunch of information, all right? What this info does is it asks them specific questions about their ClickFunnels account, their autoresponder account, and their domain. That way, if somebody just goes through the funnel steps, right, and doesn't actually do anything, they don't actually get ClickFunnels, they don't actually get their autoresponder, those types of things, they feel like, oh gosh, I better go back and do that because I got to verify before I can basically get to a thank you page, okay? And this is where they're going to get basically the event info, right? So they get the event info here on this page. So without verifying that you've done these 3 steps, you never see the access to the actual event. And then of course, from that thank you page, you're going to actually send people over to the event page, and this happens at a certain day and a certain time with this video, okay? So these are the steps in the process. Now, we have built out funnels for you already, okay? And some of you have actually built out some of these as well. So these are basic template funnels. I'm gonna film you the video for this page right here, but this is where people can save their seat. They've got basic information about list building strategies. You, of course, can change the date that you're going to hold this particular event. We have a placeholder date in here as well. So you've got all of the information here on this page to save your seat before it's too late and get things going, right? Then we have the verification steps, or the steps that they have to take in order to do this. So check this out. This is where we place a video showing them how to sign up for ClickFunnels. We make it very simple. We'll put a link right here below this, and we're going to show them how to set up their ClickFunnels account, right? Then we're going to show them how to set up their autoresponder account. Then we're going to show them how to set up their domain. So we have 3 of those pages. You can see all 3 of them are right here. And then we have the verification step. The verification step, what this is really doing, like I said, is it's making people go back and actually do things. So we ask them for their Get Response API key, which you can't get unless you've actually signed up, their ClickFunnels ID, and then their domain name. And then we ask them to verify their account. What this will do is this will force people, if they look at this and they were trying to get through here and not buy those tools, they're going to click this go back to step 3 button, and they're going to start going back and getting back through this funnel and setting things up properly, right? Because they're going to think, oh my gosh, I gotta have these things, right? Which makes total and complete sense. So the idea behind this particular funnel is that we are making sales, okay, of things that ultimately aren't even ours. They're affiliate sales, right? We're selling somebody else's tools. The idea that it's a hidden sale is that it's kind of like, at least I think it's like this. It's similar to when you're in high school and you go to school and the teacher gives you a list of all the supplies you need, right? On day 1. And so what do? You race to Walmart and all the stores, and you're going through there and you're buying the old school, I don't know if any of you remember those TI calculators, right? Like $100 calculator, a pencil box, 15 of these pencils, 7 of these blue pens, all that stuff, right? Here's the thing. Your parents, at least mine anyway, never look at that as the school is selling me something. They never say that. They never say that. They never say like, man, that school, they just sell me stuff all the time. Now, when the school would send home, letters and notices, hey, you need to buy this and you need to buy that, you got to buy this t-shirt for your kid and that uniform, parents are pissed. They're like, you know what? They're always selling us stuff, right? But when they send you to get the tools that you need to do the education that you're there to do, never once did my parents or anybody I know say, man, that school, they just keep selling us pencils and calculators, right? The idea is that you've made a sale, right? But it doesn't count against you, if you will. It doesn't feel like a sell. And if you tell me, man, I'm going to teach you how to do something, I'm going to educate you on this, you're going to know exactly what you need to do, but you got to have this tool or that tool in order for me to teach you. It just basically seems like, gosh, I need that. I really want to learn this. They're willing to teach me for free. I just got to have these tools. And especially helps when they're free trials. Listen, I have become, and I'm teaching you how to do something that honestly I learned how to do through experience. I have been teaching on the Success Connection for, I don't know, I think it's 7 years. But only really the last 3 years have we taught anything on ClickFunnels, right? We kind of morphed into this once I realized I could build funnels for you and I could give you the funnels, and man, it was like, wow, I can literally do a lot of stuff for our students. Once I realized that, I'm like, man, this is great, And so I started doing it full time. And I put a link, okay, inside of your Student Resource Center to get a free trial of the ClickFunnels. So like, hey, here's the funnel. I'm going to show you how to use it. I'm going to build it for you. I'm going to give it to you. Just go get a ClickFunnels account, right, to use it. And I've become their #1 affiliate using this exact same hidden sales method. I sell ClickFunnels every single night. I'm going to sell it again later tonight when I tell you, hey, here's your Student Resource Center. By the way, if you don't have ClickFunnels. You're going to need ClickFunnels to do the thing that I just showed you today. So go ahead and get it. It's a free trial. Is there anything wrong with that? No, because I'm legitimately teaching you something. I'm legitimately helping you, right? But you do legitimately have to have ClickFunnels. It's not like I'm pulling tools out of thin air that you don't really need. So in this particular case, we are teaching people how to set up an email marketing business. They need these three things. It's basically, you might as well not even try if you don't have these three things. So you're not tricking people into buying stuff. You're helping them get the tools they need to actually take action on the education they're going to get. Is everybody good with me on that? Just say yes. Okay, very, very good. Now, we have a special guest tonight. I told you all Jim Edwards was going to be joining me. Why did I ask Jim to come on? Well, because I was doing some prep for Funnel Fridays, which is a thing that that Jim does with Russell, and he showed me his script creator. And you can create all kinds of scripts, like entire landing page copy scripts, and as well as emails. And so what I was thinking is, you know, listen, once somebody gets to right here, this is kind of a breakage point, right? Because they get to right here, they've registered, the event takes place, but there's time that passes between when they register and when that event takes place, right? Well, during that time, we put people into an auto responder, okay? And that autoresponder is going to send out emails, okay? And the goal of that autoresponder with all of these emails is real simple. The goal is to increase the show rate or the show percentage, right? That's the goal of all of those emails, right? Is we want to increase the show rate of all the people that have actually registered. But guess what? Over here, we've got another, we call this, you know, their list, okay? And this ends up being our non-regs, okay? These are the people that never finish registering. They give us their name and their email, but they never verify their account, right? We want to send emails to these people, okay? So we want to send emails to all of these people, all right? And our goal is to send them back through and get them registered and verified, okay? When you do these two things, you make way more money because now you're going to have more eyeballs, okay? Eyeballs on the live event. And more eyeballs you have on this video, the more opportunity you have to win. Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes. Okay. Now we did a challenge last week where I said, hey, write 5 emails. Would have been the 5 emails that would go here, right? And I'm actually quite disappointed, and you guys know I'm pretty honest with you. I'm actually pretty disappointed that very few of you did it. So I'm going to give you another week to do it because I feel like maybe last week was an anomaly because typically you guys will participate at a high level. The level was less than pleasing for someone who gets on here and teaches you every week completely free. So my hope is that if copywriting is a nightmare for you, writing emails and coming up with stuff to put on a page and all that is a nightmare, that what Jim is going to be able to share with you tonight is going to help ease all of those pains for you. For those of you who don't know Jim Edwards, he's the creator of Funnel Scripts, and he was showing me some of the stuff that they were doing. And we're going to probably work on some stuff together with our webinar fuel software and webinar scripts. And I said, Jim, it'd be awesome if you could teach this on my Success Connection. He said, I'll do even better. I'll create a completely free script builder for all of your students on the Success Connection that will build them email scripts for this exact funnel. How many of you would like to see that? Just say yes. All right, lots and lots of yeses coming in. I'm excited about it. It is completely free. There's no strings attached, no trick you've got to pay for a trial in order to get it for free. It's completely free, right? It's really awesome. And what we're going to do is demo it and go through, show you how to use it right now. And then we're going to give you all access to it completely free at the end of tonight's training. How many of you go with that? Just say yes. All right, very, very good. Well, my friend Jim has been waiting here. He has obviously does not realize how long-winded I am. So Jim, if you're there, pop on your webcam and say hello, but don't turn yourself into a pickle. What's up?
Hello.
Oh gosh, you can even do it on GoToWebinar.
What's
I
up?
thought that was only a
Hey.
Zoom thing.
Oh no, I'm ambidubious, as my wife says. Dude, what you just showed there, I was taking serious notes. This is like $1 million gold mine when you're like you. I kind of have done this by accident a couple times. I was like, wow, we got really good results, but never really thought about it. But that thing with the making them verify it and making the sign up for the stuff a part of the registration process, I am freaking out right now because this has got my mind going like 1 million miles an hour. This is brilliant. Like, this is seriously brilliant. And the fact that you can do it with somebody else's product, so you don't even need your own product to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And heck, you could even get somebody else who was an expert in the area of it to teach the training. So you wouldn't even ever have to interact with anybody. All you have to do is just put all the pieces together, and then you're giving them the funnel done already. I mean, this is like cheating. This is beautiful. I'm jealous.
We like for them to be able to cheat, man. We like for them to be able to cheat. That's the great thing. And like I said, we always try to build as much as we can for everybody here, just to make it as simple as we can for them to be able to get things going. And that's why when I talked to you about this, I was like, man, you could build this whole entire script, like the script builder. Like this is, I'm down, you know what I mean? And so for everybody that doesn't, obviously, that they maybe don't know who you are, and they haven't been on Funnel Fridays and such, your biggest, I think, like the biggest focal point anyway, is obviously on copywriting, right? And helping people create copy and understand who they're speaking to and how to speak to that person so that they can get the desired result that they want.
Absolutely. That is my superpower over the last 24 years, has been figuring out how to put the right words on the page and on video and on audio and in emails to get people to click, buy, try, or take whatever action I want them to take. And email is a huge part of that. And when we were talking, I said, wow, that sounds great. You do realize that the big part where everybody's going to have a problem is when you say, okay, now write this 5 email sequence. And then you even say, hey, I'll even write an example for you, but you're going to have to write one for your thing. And that's exactly where people are going to hit vapor lock, which is an old person term for when your carburetor used to, I mean, it's just now, it's not a good term anymore, but I still use it. But people just freeze up. So I said, dude, I can solve this problem for everybody. And we have. And we're gonna give it to you tonight.
And you guys are gonna get it for free. And so what I'm gonna do is I have seen Jim's some of the funnel script things he's done. I have not yet seen this particular piece. So what we wanted to do is demo it for you, me signing up for it, so I can actually show you how to sign up for this, because it's a software, right? So you have to like sign in to use it. Otherwise, you can't save your work. And so while I like to just put things into the Success Connection, Student Resource Center like I always do, this is one that really requires me to give you a separate little area to log into to use it. Again, you're going to see it doesn't cost anything. So Jim, what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to sign up. So I need to click. So guys, inside of your Student Resource Center, there will be a link to Jim's Anthony specific script access, and you're actually going to get access to some other script builders too. So it should be really cool. But step one is Anthony's sign up link right here. And so the first thing I'm going to do is click this, and I don't have an account, so I'm going to create one right here with you guys. So my understanding would be that I just need to enter this information, right?
Yep.
Okay. So let's see if we can enter. Let's see. All right. And I paused my screen because it's going to pull up. My computer loves to pull up my cell phone number, and as much as I love everybody, I think I'm not going to put my cell phone number on the Success Connection. I don't I don't know that I would be very successful in life if I put that on there. You all know my email address, but not my cell phone number. All right, so I can get funnel scripts for free. Okay, so I'm going to click.
Well, you get the free level of, you don't get all the funnel scripts.
Right. Yeah. We get the free level of funnel scripts. So just so you guys know, this is essentially. So Jim has, well, you can explain it. You have a free level of funnel scripts, and the first step in this process is giving them that. It's not the specific Anthony thing, right?
Correct, because in order to save, you've got to be able to log into the software. Otherwise, I would just let you have unfettered access to it. But to save, you've got to do that. But now you're in, and on that page, that's the free scripts, or the funnel scripts free dashboard. There's a bunch of different scripts and stuff on there that you can check out. Help you write sales letter, or not sales letters, but it'll help you write a bunch of sales copy, headlines, titles, all kinds of cool stuff. So now if you go back to your members area, because this is exclusive, this isn't something that we're giving to everybody inside of Funnel Scripts. The only way you get this link is by being here on the Success Connection and being able to click this link. That's it. So don't share it with other people, because you don't want them being able to access this. So when you click on that, go ahead.
Yeah, so first thing you want to do is basically create your account so that you can save stuff, and then go back to your Success Connection page and click this link right here.
Yep.
And it will automatically log you in to the specific. Okay, wait a minute. It's asking.
I think the link that's the same link as the other one that you clicked. If you when you created the URL, even though it says the event Anthony email script.
I'll fix that.
Okay.
I'll fix that. For this purpose, I'm going to copy and paste.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. So when you click that link, I'll have to fix it before you guys click it.
Right.
This is the Anthony Morrison specific email event scripts.
Right. So, and we even made a custom stick figure of you from that picture of you that's on the internet holding your $10 million award. And so I was kind of proud of that. So.
I was really appreciate the stick figure action. I've worked really hard in the last, I don't know, give or take year and a half to not look like a stick figure. And then you felt suit to draw me as a stick figure. So
all the pictures and stuff are stick figures. So it wasn't just you. It's in the Russell Brunson tradition of the stick figure.
I hear you.
So would it be okay for me, for doing the demo, for me to show my screen?
Yeah.
And, let's just share it from there.
So that everybody knows, you now see how to get access to this, right? You first create that account. The second thing is you just click this link. You can see nothing was purchased, nothing had to be purchased, none of that. And then Jim is going to walk you through how to actually fill this out and get the emails written for you, because it's super cool. And I've seen this happen a few times, and it's just super, super cool. So I can see your screen now. Everybody can see Jim's screen? Yes? All right, cool. Very cool. So Jim is in the same spot that I was in on my screen. And so Jim, you can walk us through how it works.
So I'm just zoomed in a little bit more. And the way Funnel Scripts works is we reduce everything down to basically answering questions and whacking a button. If you can fill out a form and whack a button, you are going to be able to do what we're doing here. And so we've also got a couple of examples in here. Actually have a live example, Anthony's real example that I built everything around. And the gist of it is it's just going to ask you questions. It's going to ask you what's the date of your event. And this does some really cool stuff. So let's say that this was going to happen let's say it was going to happen this weekend. So it was Saturday. So it'll fill in Saturday's date, and then you fill in your name. So that's easy. What type of event is this? It's a weekend event. I'm not going to fill out everything, but like, what's your avatar's number one most important area of focus? Let's say it's
want to learn email marketing.
Okay. So
they want to learn email marketing, building a list.
Yeah, list building. Let's call it list building. So, or email list building. So whatever it is, this is typically would be a 2 to 3 or 4 word keyword phrase. Like if someone was going to, the way I like to explain it is if someone was going to Google to type in to find out about what this topic is, this is what they'd type in Google. So it's not a paragraph, okay?
Right.
What's an immediate
Like make
result
money
they
with
want?
email marketing.
Well, there you go. Right now, my ideal customer really wants to make money with email marketing. I mean, this is super, super easy. What's the number one result your avatar gets from this event? So the outrageously amazing result you can get from this now is you can now start building a list as soon as the
Yeah.
event is over.
Yeah, you can build a list. Yeah, start building a list.
Okay, so that's, I mean, literally, it's gonna ask you, why is this event super important to their success? What will you cover and why does it matter? And then the last thing you got to put in here is one of the emails that Anthony has is a frequently asked question. So you can build as many, so I'll just fill in lots of stuff. I mean, that's just a placeholder. Now the cool thing about this is, how does email marketing work? I've got an example loaded that I'll show you here in just a sec. And then it's like, okay, why do I need to? So whatever your topic is for whatever you're teaching, if you were doing your own, now all you would do is just whack the button and it would write all the emails for you. So this is just a nonsense example. Now it fills everything in for you, but let me show you Anthony's example. Okay, so it's not, I mean, how long would this take you to fill out? 10 minutes, 15 minutes, if that? But let me load Anthony's example. Oh, boom, here we go. Now we're getting into some serious emailage. So when does it start? What's your name? What type of event? What's the topic? Immediate result, number one result. Why is it super important? Now, what do you plan to cover and why does it matter? Now, in this case, it's kind of long because we're explaining exactly what's what. And then your FAQ, he had 4 big questions that he wanted to answer. We click the build button. And now we have created not only all of the emails, but we've also created our little marketing plan because everything works backwards from the date that you're actually doing this. So the first one that needs to go out, you're going to send this out on Tuesday before. Congrats, you're registered. In fact, let me show you something even cooler. Wouldn't it be nicer if you could get all of these in a Word document so that you had everything all in one spot and you could just copy and paste right out of the Word document? Well, with 2 clicks, I have just created all of the emails. Sorry, I got 5 screens running here. It's loading on the other screen. Once it's done, I'll drag it over here. Okay, so we just created the entire email sequence. So congrats, you're registered, all right? Anthony, congrats, you successfully registered for our email marketing weekend training event. See, all of this stuff is whatever your thing is, it's in whatever your event is and whatever kind of event it is, it fills it in. It's important that you keep this email along with the link so you can easily access the training when it goes live. Here's your link. The event starts Saturday, blah, at this time. Please make sure to be on early. Looking forward to seeing you on the event, Anthony. All right, next one tells you when to send it. Critical factors of email marketing. Bill, I know you're already registered for our email marketing weekend training. However, I want to make sure you're fully prepared to attend. Super important because building a list is arguably the single most important thing you can do in your business. Again, all of this is customized with your stuff. So whatever you put in there is what's going to end up. So what we do is we allow you to not focus on, oh my God, I got to write 5 emails to, hey, let me just list off what we're teaching, why it's important, and the questions we need to answer. And then I whack a button and Jim writes all my emails for me without coming to my house and eating all the food in my refrigerator. So, all of this is what Anthony put in. So if, and on the script, if you're reading down through it and you're like, man, I think I would have liked to say that differently. Anywhere you see the dotted underline, you can just click that. It'll shoot you back up the form and you say, oh, okay, well, this is actually maybe not about email marketing, but email list building. So I can change that. I click build. It changes everything. All the emails are changed. You just have to re-render it. Which basically means click get results, click that, and it's done. And so now what we're able to do is take your Come on, here we go. We're able to take the emphasis off of I got to write emails and just put it on where it should be, which is on serving your customers, which is understanding exactly what your avatar wants, what's going to motivate them, and you let us take care of putting it into the right context. So this writes the email exactly the way that Anthony showed you how to write the email. This does it exactly the way Anthony would do it. So even down to, writing the PS. So the next one, why are these tools necessary? Again, this is the FAQ email. So in this case, all the FAQs are there. All the questions are there. This weekend training is just around the corner. I want to address a few questions. Here's the thing. Why do you need ClickFunnels? Why do you need get response? What about a domain name? And again, it's got your question, your answer in there. And if you have 2 questions, then you only have 2 questions. If you have 5 questions for your FAQ email, then it's 5. It's whatever. And then all of this is customized. So it literally writes every single email for you. All you have to do is copy and paste the emails over into your autoresponder. And the cool thing is that, writes a really great first draft. But you know what the great thing is about a docx file? It opens in Microsoft Word. It opens in Pages on a Mac, and you can do an edit on this however you want, and then copy and paste it. So the great thing is like having your own copywriter in a box, but you don't have to wait 2 weeks for them to get back with you. You don't have to worry about them charging you too much. And in the time, here's the other thing. Most good copywriters, if you were to hire somebody to do this for you, they're going to ask you all these questions in an email. Then they're going to plug in your answers into their boilerplate, and they're going to charge you anywhere between $100 and $300 per email to write the emails for you. So in effect, I'm giving you $500 to $1,500 worth of customized emails here. And all you have to do is just fill out a form and whack the button and get an immediate result instead of having to wait. So that's how this works.
It's funny, Jim, that you mentioned that, because I've told my students many times that copywriting is expensive, and that if you hire a copywriter, it's expensive, and that they'll charge you $100, $300, some of them $500 an email. And I'm glad that you brought that up, just because, it's true. And you know it very well. That's why you've built funnel scripts and been able to help people basically achieve those results a lot faster and a lot more efficiently, and without spending $100 an email. And I'm so glad you built something specific for our students. In fact, if you're seeing this and you love this, I want you to go to our Facebook group and say Jim Edwards rocks. You can also call Jim Edwards a pickle. You can say Jim Edwards is a pickle because oh my God, he can do it. I did not know you could do that. Guys, welcome to Jim.
Jim's World.
Jim's World. I didn't even know you. I thought that was a Zoom thing when you were doing that. I didn't realize you could do it on any computer.
It's no fun. I'm not taking limitations.
Gosh. Well, I think it's awesome. I think it's epic that people can just click a button and build these emails. Now, when you and I first discussed this, you were just building something specific for them for this, which that is this link right here, what you're doing. But since they had to create a free funnel scripts account in order to get this, can you just show me a couple of the free features in funnel scripts that they can use? Sure. Because I know nothing about that, but we could just kind of maybe show them a couple of options that are in there that are free that they can use as well, since since they had to create an account in order to get my software or my script.
Sure. So when you log in, you'll go to the Funnel Scripts free dashboard. And on here, we have a lot of these I created for use with Russell's 5-day lead challenge and some other stuff, one funnel away challenge. But we have the niche and offer detective wizard, which and there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do. You can create your avatar, and your avatar, once you've defined your avatar, then you can load your avatar into all these scripts. So in other words, once you've defined your avatar, all the other scripts are written and they're all done. and they're all consistent. So it's like I like to say it's all over but the crying. So
Mhm.
if you use the product specific avatar, I don't how much do you want me to go in depth? Can I have 5 minutes, or is this taking too
Yeah.
long? Am I
Yeah. 5 minutes is good. We're at like 50 minutes usually. We wrap up an
okay?
hour. Are
Well,
you
then
all good? Going a little longer?
I can I okay. So basically, your product specific avatar, what it'll do, I'll just load an example, but it gathers all the data points that you need from somebody. Who they are, what their focus is, desires, all that good stuff. And then also we'll get the information about whatever your offer is. So whatever the offer is. So you don't even have to have your own product. You can build an offer around other people's products. And it writes the story of your avatar. It really helps you to understand exactly who you're selling to. And then once you've done this and you've got your avatar in there, you can use the other scripts. So let's say you needed some headlines, okay? So, and you're like, I want to write some headlines for my avatar. So what you can do is come in here, you literally click the load the avatar button. I'll load just one of my avatars. It fills in everything, and all you have to do is just whack a button and it writes hundreds of headlines for you that you can use that are all targeted towards your avatar specifically. So it keeps your message super, super focused instead of, coming back to it a week later. It'll write titles for you for products and webinars and other stuff like that. Writes ads for you. It will write this lead capture script to probably get you guys excited. Watch this. So we I'll just load one of the examples. We do all this and it creates copy for you for an entire lead page. So I mean, creates an entire opt-in page, including it even writes your bullets. So for the lead magnet, whatever it is that you're selling or whatever people are signing up for, it literally creates dynamic bullets for you, and you can output everything as text, and then you can literally copy and paste all of this over into funnel scripts. So that you're getting that for free. I mean, I should be charging, but Anthony said, hey, can you make this super cool for my folks? And I said, you know what? I'll give everybody access to these. And usually we keep that real hush hush. And then we created this one specifically based around Anthony's 5 email sequence, which I thought was brilliant. And I just got to say, man, what you're teaching these folks is amazing. I mean, you're doing this for free. I mean, what you showed and explained with how you get people that thing at the beginning, dude, that's like $1,000 course. Other people would be charging $1,000 for that. Easy.
Well, you know what? I have found, Jim, that doing my Success Connection for free, bringing people on here, which I've only brought a guest on here 3 times in the last, I think, 4 or 5 years. Onyx Singal came on, and Russell came on when he launched his last book. And
Wow.
I was like, man, they all gotta love Russell. They're all in ClickFunnels because of me. So I said, let's let Russell come on, and he built some funnels. And you'll notice that every time somebody comes on, I asked them to bring something for free. Russell brought 3 book funnels that he built, like they built those and gave them to our students. Anik, you saw, had written some emails that he gave to everybody, and then you've built this funnel script. So like, I always am looking for, like, if somebody offers to give my students something for free that I feel like is good value to them, then I'll steal away some of my time and say, okay, let's let them have the floor. Let's let them teach something or give something away. And ultimately, I do believe that, like, this particular hidden sales funnel, I believe it goes a little bit deeper than that. I think that if you give people a lot of value, you don't even have to sell. They'll buy. And
Right.
like our student base, everybody that's on here, they see I give them a lot of value every Thursday night. I don't sell them anything other than ClickFunnels, my hidden sale. But at the end of the day, they have to have it anyway. In order to take advantage of a lot of these things I do, in order
Right.
for it to be that interactive and that beneficial, they need it, right? And it's not, I didn't make that up. I mean, if I owned ClickFunnels, I'd give it to them, but I don't. Russell needs more sales. So they have to buy ClickFunnels. But at the end of the day, I give them so much value here. A lot of times people, you know, when we have a product that we release or something, which happens, you know, once a year or so, they all go and buy it. And they're happy to buy it. I don't even really have to sell it. I don't really hard sell anymore. I used to be like, gotta buy, gotta buy. And now it's like, hey, by the way, I'm gonna make this cool product thing. And then everybody's like, and they just go buy it, you know? So I think that if if you're willing, I've always said, if you're willing to work, if you're willing to put in the time, you can, you can do some good things, and people will respond. It's you just have to be willing to put in the work, and it's a lot of work every single week doing a, you know, hour-long. And it's not just, our webinars are not, hey, let me teach you this cool thing that I thought of this week. Like, they're planned. Like, we'll do 4 or 5 weeks on one specific funnel, and at the end, everybody's at that same point, right? Like, we're ready to launch this funnel, and then we'll go on to something else, right? We'll go through that. So they're very structured, you know. But I enjoy it, and you guys have taken a page from this for funnel scripts, giving, like, on your Friday deals, like, you give away specific funnels and stuff. Like, Russell came on here, he took notes. He's like, I'm stealing that idea.
Yeah, that was the idea for the relaunch of Funnel Fridays, because it's a completely different than what we used to do. It's all based on what you did. And he freely admits, he's like, hey,
yeah.
I mean, I remember he's like, dude, you know, it's just, we got to do it. We got to do it this way. I said, okay,
now,
cool.
right now, just like he's doing it right now.
Exactly.
Jim's like, wait a minute, don't redo everything. We're doing good right now. No, just like Anthony did it on the Success. And he got that when he came on the Success Connection, and and I made him bring, like, funnels with him. And my students were like, yeah, I get all these funnels. And Russell's like, wait a minute, you're like, I have to bring these funnels to come on here and talk about my book? I'm like, yes, you got to bring funnels, you got to build funnels, we got to teach those funnels, we have to have some value and some true direction for people. He's like, oh my God, this is great. So it's awesome, and that's the reason why I was happy to bring you on to show these funnel scripts, because I'm gonna steal this back really quick. Hopefully this is me. Let's see, make presenter me, show my screen. I think I'm back. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
perfect.
I see your screen.
So guys, two things I want to, and I know I'm over time a little bit, but two things I want to point out. Number one is that Jim, his script will write these emails right here, okay? It's gonna write these emails. They're going to get people onto this event page, or at this particular moment, right? They're gonna attend your event. Now, what is important for you to note is two things, okay? Number one, and let's see if I can't just make a little, my drawings are always messy, Jim. Number one, Jim loves me, so he has agreed to make a script that writes these emails. And we're just gonna do these. Thank you, Jim, for agreeing to do that. It was really nice of you, and so epic of you to agree to do that as well. And Jim loves the fact that, look, you turned yourself into a pickle when you brought me on your show, okay? And I didn't know what the heck to do. So if I just happened to opt you into building another little script for my students, I can't turn myself into a pickle. What else can I do? I have no opportunities. Right. That's all I can do. Could we get maybe a three email sequence? Jim's like, oh.
I'd be honored to do that for you, Anthony.
I gotta get this program. I could have so much fun on here if I had this little, whatever button you press is just fun. I need the fun button, dude.
Yeah, all I need you to do is show me, just show me this. We'll do it. Say, make them like this. Yep, I can do it. Okay. No problem.
So guys,
you don't need it like before lunch tomorrow, do you? I mean, you're gonna give me a day or two, right? I'm gonna get ready to go to bed.
Until next week. I think we can have until next, and I'll give them the link. Next week.
Thank you.
So we'll just kind of, normally I do my stuff up here. So next week, okay, I'm going to give you, so basically these are the didn't register or verify emails. So this is going to go out to people that did not register, did not verify their account, and we're going to send emails so we can get them to register. Ultimately, what we want to do is we want them to go from bucket 1 to bucket 2 of your list. You want them to go from the people that didn't finish to the people that did finish, that you're just constantly reminding to get on the webinar, get on the webinar, get on the webinar, or get on the live event, get on the live event, whatever the case may be, right? So that's number 1. Number 2 is
Is this still me? Is this still me agreeing to do stuff?
No. You don't have to agree to do anymore. Everybody say thank you to Jim for agreeing since he was on the spot. I've always figured if you're talking to a unicorn and then a pickle and then I don't know what else I've talked to, so you can. And by the way,
got it, brother. It'll be done.
I mean, if you're talking to someone that's got fire in their eyes, you can ask for anything. Like ask and you will have the opportunity to win. Don't ask and you will always lose. So I asked and have the opportunity and I won. Yes.
There you go. You're the winner.
I'm going to be giving all of you the videos for all funnel pages. So what that means is I'm going to film you the videos. Let's highlight these in green so you can see this. I'm going to film the page that shows people how to sign up for ClickFunnels and get ClickFunnels, how to get their autoresponder, how to get their domain name. And then there's a video that's on the registration page. I'm going to film that video for you too. So you guys are going to get all these videos from me next week so that you're good to go, simple. You'll have everything you need in this funnel except this, right? The actual event training. And what we're going to do is we're going to do that together on the Success Connection so that I actually have an audience to teach. And so in a couple of weeks, I'm going to film that and it's going to be with all of you. And then I'm going to give you the copy of it that you can rerun. And so now you literally have the whole thing. And it's me doing it for you as well. We're going to help people register. It's going to be a video from me telling them to do it. We're going to teach them how to get all 3 of these products, right? ClickFunnels, autoresponder, domain name. It's going to be me walking them through how to do it, where to get it, what buttons to press, all of that stuff, right? Then it's going to be me teaching the entire workshop for you so that you can rerun this, right? Whether you use Webinar Fuel or you use something else, doesn't matter to me. Whatever you use, you can rerun this, right, as an event that opens and closes. And you can use Jim's software to write these emails. And next week, I'll give you the link that you can use to write those emails. So basically, the entire thing is done for you. And I'm telling you right now, if you just implement it, it's not difficult. It's not hard because 99% of it is done for you. Like Jim says, just whack a button and it's done. Like that's legitimately how it really works. And so if you implement this and you actually do this, right, there's just no freaking way that you're not going to get some people to sign up for one of these 3 services. It's just not, it's not logical to think that you won't, because I mean, I've done it for years. I know other people that have done it, and it just simply works. That's just all there is to it. Now, remember, okay, because it is important. We went through this slowly, but I always like to recap. You have a so you have a student resource center with us, right? I'm going to give you the link and the password for this student resource center. Remember that the student resource center, if you're new, these links will work until midnight tonight. At midnight tonight, they stop working. They won't work again until next Thursday. Why do I do that? Same reason that Jim doesn't want you to give out his links. I don't want people coming in here using my resources that are not part of my of our program, not part of our student base, right? And people were giving out the link, so now I have to lock it down. So it's important that you take action. You do this tonight. There's nothing for sale, so it's literally, there's no reason not to, right? It's not like you got to make a quick decision to buy something. Like, it's free. It's make a free decision. You can do that pretty quickly. It's like when you're walking through the mall and they hand out the free samples. You know, you don't think about it for 45 minutes. Either you want the free sample or you don't, right? And so this is free. It's pretty easy. All right. All you got to do is go here. First thing I want you to do is join our Facebook group. If you haven't joined, it's completely free. Nobody sells anything in there. If anybody ever tries to sell you something in there, you report them to me. I ban them for life, okay? It's just a place where you can connect with other people. It's a safe place, right? Everybody in there should be helping people and helping each other for free. You're not allowed to sell in there. I don't sell in there, so if I don't sell in there, you sure as heck can't sell in there, right? Completely free. You should join our Facebook group. Follow me on YouTube. I'm putting out new videos every single week. In fact, recently I started doing lifestyle videos, Jim, which I thought were pretty cool. The lifestyle videos are literally of me like touring my Ferrari. I'm not really good at it though. I'm not really good at anything other than teaching. You should check them out. It's kind of funny. It's like, look, here's my Ferrari, and they're like, my videographer's like, put him, he's like, open the hood, show him the engine, open the thing. I'm like, in the back of my mind, like, I don't know how. I have no clue how to do that function.
Why would someone want to see the engine? I don't
know.
Let's go make a funnel.
They like to see engines. And so all the comments on YouTube are like, show us the engine. You didn't even show us the engine. I'm like, brother, I don't even know how. Like, I have no clue where the button is to show the engine. I know it's in the back of the car. It's not in the front of the car on this particular car, but I do not know how to open it. So yeah, I need to YouTube the how to open the thing to show the engine. It's funny. It's a terrible attempt at showing lifestyle. I mean, I really should just stick to what I do best and just teach stuff. But otherwise, if you'd like to see me fumble around talking about cars and oh, I did one for my entire workout routine. It's not posted yet. That one I did a little better job at. I'm a little more knowledgeable about that. But anyway, you can follow me on YouTube. Now, here's part of my hidden sales funnel. If you don't have ClickFunnels, you got to have it. In order to get the funnel that I built for you, you need ClickFunnels. This is not like Anthony's grand scheme to be able to sell me crap that I don't need. Like, I don't own ClickFunnels. I have it. I pay for it, right? And you have to have it in order to get the funnels that I built for you. So it's real simple, right? You can get it at clickfunnels.com. You do not have to use this link. This is an affiliate link. If you click this link and you buy this thing, I make money from this thing, right? So if you feel like I am just telling you to get this so that I will make money, then just spite me and just go to ClickFunnels, get it yourself. And guess what? I won't make any money and you'll still be able to get all of these funnels. It's not like I track it and I'm like, well, you didn't buy from me, so you can't have it. No, you can get it whatever you want, right? If you'd like to get it through my link, you can. It's right here. All right. Then all of these little yellow bars, these are different businesses that we've built for you. You're welcome to download all of them. If you're new tonight, you can download every single business we've ever built together, period, ever on the Success Connection. This is the 8-figure funnel formula. This is literally an entire book funnel with a membership. So this is a book that you can download. Here's the DocX version. This is the editable version if you wanted to edit this book and make it something completely different. Here's the autoresponder emails for the buyers. For the non-buyers, here's the bump sale, so you can make a little extra money when somebody buys. Here's the upsell. Here's the upsell page. And here's all of the upsell email autoresponders. Literally, the entire business you can download in just a few seconds. Inboxer Academy is a membership program. This is the entire Inboxer Academy. Every single page, every single asset, every single funnel. You'll see some that say, sales page by David and Maria. Well, why do I have that? It's because oftentimes on the Success Connection, I have my students build their own versions. And if I like those versions and those versions look good and they actually do something good, I buy them from them. And then I give them to the whole community. That's why you see some of these in here. These are people that did a really good job. They built something awesome. I bought it from them. And I give it to every one of you so that you can download it, use it, edit it, tweak it, and make it your own, okay? So you have all of these different businesses, but what you'll want to do is scroll all the way down to the very bottom, down here, and this is the hidden sales funnel. If you do not have the funnel itself, you need to download it. The funnel itself is all of these pages that we kind of went through, right through here, right? So you'll need to download that funnel. These are Onyx emails and my emails, and then you get to get Jim's scripts and his specific Anthony scripts completely free to use with this particular business. So all you got to do, first things first, is you click here and you sign up for a free, it's just not a free trial, it's just free. It's a free Funnel Scripts account. Once you've signed up with that account, you just come back in here and you click this specific link. Jim, just to clarify, they will always need to go to this URL in order to access this Anthony Scripts software. Right. So all of you will always either need to bookmark this, okay, or you need to just always come back into the Success Connection members area here and click on this, right, in order to access this particular part of Funnel Scripts. This is hidden, it's specific just for us, okay? And then, like I said, we look at what we will be doing next week. Next week, since Jim loves me and he has agreed to do another script for you guys that I'll give you that writes these people that have not finished registering. So those emails will be written for you next week. And then I'm going to be giving you the videos for all of the different pages that you have. How's that sound? Sound good? Everybody's good?
It sounds amazing. I'm thinking about how do you, this is crazy. You're giving all of that stuff for free.
Every week, Jim, every week I'm building.
It's amazing.
And here's the crazy thing. I don't have a team that builds that stuff. Like I build these things. Like I don't have like the Russell team that builds the funnels. You know what I mean? Like I build these funnels or I write these emails, you know, like, I mean, I'm always doing it myself, but it's great. It keeps me in tune with what they like, what they're able to do, what they need help with, you know. And I think ultimately I become better at what I do because of putting in the time and effort here. So works out well for me. So guys, first of all, everybody give a big thanks to Jim. Just give a big thanks to Jim. See lots of thanks. Make sure you're posting thank yous inside of our Facebook group. Funnel Scripts does have a paid version of Funnel Scripts. If you click around in there and you want to do some of the other stuff with Funnel Scripts, you can obviously get Jim's Funnel Script software. It's awesome. But the stuff that we've given you is completely free, right? There's no strings attached to it. And we might bring Jim back on to do like full-blown pages, like full just scripts for pages here in the next few weeks. So if you'd like to see that, then make sure you tell us all in the Facebook group. Just be like, I want Jim to come back, I want Jim to come back, and I'll add Jim in the Facebook group so he can see it and he'll get really excited. Maybe he'll post a screenshot emoji of himself as a little sideways pickle and all of you will be, oh, it's Jim. So I love it. All right, so let me tell you guys the password to get access to this and we'll wrap things up. I know we went a little longer today than usual, but you know, we had some really cool stuff to share with you and to give to you, so it made sense. In order to get access to this, you want to go to this URL. It's go.thesc.com/funnel. The password for tonight is scripts, right? Kind of makes sense since we are using scripts and since Jim built scripts for us. The password is scripts. So the URL is, let me just highlight that again so that none of you miss it. Let's bring your attention to it. All right, it's go.thesc.com/funnel. The password is scripts. All right, so the password is scripts. So go.thesc.com/funnel, password is scripts. This will be open until midnight tonight. And of course, you have access to all of our different, like every single business we've built. You'll want to get access to ClickFunnels. Make sure that you get your Funnel Scripts account set up and you access the Anthony specific funnels. And here's what we're going to do for you next week, okay? So one more thing that I'm going to tell you because I was kind of disappointed last week. Last week I asked you to post 5 emails in the Facebook group that you could use for this autoresponder sequence. I don't know how many of you did it, but Nick said it was very few. So for those of you that did it, thank you. Your entries will still count. But now that you all have funnel scripts and you have the Anthony specific script that writes you 5 emails, all you got to do is go in there and fill out some answers to some questions. If you go in there and use this and you post your emails into the Facebook group, okay, and you tag the post, let's see, what was it? It was, because we had this HF emails. So look, this right here, let me just pull it up real fast. Right here. If you post to the Facebook group and you put hashtag HF emails, okay, so it's hidden funnel emails, right? If you use funnel scripts to create the funnels, okay, to create the emails, you can literally take the file like Jim said, you can post it inside of the Facebook group because everybody's will be different because you answer the questions differently. I'm going to pick 2 or 3 of you next week to give $250 to just for actually going through the exercise and doing this. How many of you are good with that? Just say yes. Okay. But that means you're going to have to actually go through the exercise. You're going to have to actually get funnels, like go into funnel scripts, click the buttons, build the emails, and post them into the Facebook group. We'll randomly select, let's say 4 of you, and we'll give away $250. That's a $1,000 giveaway next week, all simply for just using the free software that costs you no money to use. Everybody good? Yes? Awesome, awesome, awesome. I see lots and lots of yeses. Very good. So go to go.thesc.com/funnel, password is scripts. Jim, thank you so much for spending some time with me today.
Thanks for having me. It was a lot of fun. I learned a lot by watching what you're doing. I'm inspired on many levels. So thank you for having me.
Well, thank you much, and thank you for building the building all of the emails and the script for my students. I think they're going to love it. They're all going to use it because they get a chance to win $250 next week. So when you get in my Success Connection group, you're going to see them just posting email after email after email. Right, everybody? I'm pretty sure there's lots of yeses popping into the Facebook group right now. I can't see it. So anyway, listen, guys, have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend. Like I always say, listen, do a little something this weekend that other people aren't doing. Being ahead of the game is really the name of the game. Remember, you're competing with everybody in the entire world on the World Wide Web, the internet, right? So while other people are playing, if you're working on your business, you're sharpening your tools, you're getting better at what you do, you're going to have an edge next week. And having an edge is definitely something you want when it comes to building your business. So make it happen. Do a little something constructive this weekend. Have a great weekend, a safe weekend, and I'll see you all next week right here, same place, same time on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody. Good night.